Hi. So today we will discuss storage accounts. Okay. Have you created an account? Online people, my voice is clear. Okay. So what is storage account? Storage account is nothing but to storing our data in a cloud. In a on-premises, in a on-premises setup, what we will do, we will purchase one black color dabba for tapes. We can call as a tapes for storage. So we can purchase and we will store that our entire data in that black color tape. So that is the storing purposes. Same like that in a cloud also we have a option. We have a option called storage account. Storage account is nothing but cloud based storage. In this storage account, we have four types of services. We need to work on these four types of services. Okay. First one is a blob service. Next is a hmm, queue service. We have four types of services inside of the storage account. Blob service, file service, table service, and cube service. Who will use these first two services? Unable to hear. Now, Madhav. Now is it clear? Okay, thank you. So four types of services: blob service, file service, and table service, and queue service. So who will use these two services, blob service and file service? Admins will use like us. Okay, this table service, queue services will be used developers. So what is this Blob service. Blob service is nothing but to store the unstructured data. Okay. And a business level, we will store like a unstructured, we will have some unstructured data also, right? So at that time, we'll use this blob service. What is the file service? File service is nothing but if we want to share common files from one location to another location, that time we'll use this file server. What is the table? If you want to store some structured data, we'll use this table service. So what is the queue? If you want to store some messages kind of services like Google Pay, when we are doing the payment, we'll get these kind of issues ki your amount is debited, so your money will be refund within 2 to 3 business working days. So after 7 days you cannot able to see this message because of the message polling days is 7 days and the message size should be 64 KB. Okay, this is the services. So today I'll discuss what is the blob service in a portal. Mm-hmm. No. Why? Who told you? Your friends. No, not like that. You are not doing Tableau course, na? If you are going with Tableau course, there you need to learn Excel. In Tableau course, you should know minimum knowledge of in Excel. For this, you don't need to worry about this. That is a wrong information actually. Huh? If you're having doubts, I'm asking that's a fine. Okay. For now, I am using free trial account. Okay. Here, resource group. What is the resource group? Without resource group, we cannot create any resources in Azure portal. That means services. Resource group is nothing but a folder. Inside of the folder, we are maintaining our data. Okay. So for now, I am creating one new resource group. Okay. That is, this is my resource group name. Just a second. Here, storage account name. My storage account name is storage account name should be in small letter only. It should not it should not support capital letters. Hmm. Okay, my storage account is 1111. Okay, and the location is East US region. See, here we will get this much of if you go with the standard now we will get this the redundancy LRS, ZRS, GRS, ZGRS. So what happened? LRS means if you choose the LRS option in a redundancy, your data will store in a single data center in a 3 copies. If the one copy is unavailable, you can access second copy. If the second copy is unavailable, you can access the third copy. If the entire data center is correct, if the entire data center is lost, so what you need to do? You cannot able to take the backup. If you go with the GRS, so what happened? GRS, they will maintain our data in a this storage 111. I chosen this East US no. So this GRS what will do? This GRS our data will maintain in a 2 regions, in a primary region and a secondary region. In a primary region, they will maintain our data into 3 copies. 1, 2, 3 storage 1, 2, 3, and a secondary region some secondary region like US, we can say secondary region. In secondary region, they will store our data in a 3 copies. If one server down, we can access our data in a second server also. Backup, we can take the backup, we can maintain our data. So who will take care of this? Azure employees, Azure whoever data center setup there, no, they will take care of this entire thing. We don't need to worry about this backup, all the thing. Okay. And if I go with the ZRS, what happened? In a single region, they will divide it as a multiple zone with from one data center to one data center with 100 miles distance and individual power, cooling, and supply. They'll divide it as a zones. So that is only I told zone 1, zone 2, zone 3. If the zone 1 is unavailable, we can access our data into zone 3. So next option here, ZGRS. That means it is a both combination ZRS and GRS. But in a ZRS, GRS is the most important. So what happened in this case? From one location only we can access our data. So whatever the secondary reason, we cannot access our data, but we can read only access. We can able to see what kind of data we have mentioned in this. So that is so far now I am using LRS. LRS is the cheapest cost in the redundancy services. So next, advanced tab. So here see, requested to secure transfer. This is the secure information. This one is. And next, see, if you have blob storage already, so enable this one. Okay, access type. So here we have two types of access types, hot and cool. Hot is nothing but frequently uses. Suppose you have created the storage account 111. You are using this storage account daily. Daily you are using. That access type comes under hot. And if you are using infrequently the storage account 111, that time you need to mention cool. Suppose this storage account you are going to using every day and you are logging now, you are opening and doing some changes, doing some work on the storage account. That comes under hot. If you are created the storage account, but you are now clear. My voice is clear. Madhav, my voice is clear to you. Okay. So what happened? If this storage account I am using regularly, so I need to mention the option hot. If I'm this storage account I had created, but I'm using this storage account only once in a weekly once. So what happened? I need to mention cool. That is frequently and infrequently. So interview question they may ask what is the access types in storage account. You should know. You should need to respond them. Ki what is nothing but frequently. Cool is nothing but infrequently. Okay. Next option. This one is lead. Networking. So here connectivity method. So how you need to connect this storage account. So we have three options. Public endpoint, private endpoint. What is this means? Public endpoint means on network. If you are enable this option, your storage account will be accessible to everyone. You can access the storage account to anywhere. This is the all network. Okay. So public endpoint means selected network. That means organizations. We will use in this option in organization. Private means it is a secure endpoint. You need to create one private. See here you need to create one private endpoint. This will be secure. Okay. For now I am choosing only this public endpoint only. Next. Routing references, monitoring, Microsoft routing. This one is also data protection. See what happened if suppose someone is deleted this storage account. If suppose someone is deleted some by mistakenly someone is deleted this storage account. What happened here? Microsoft is providing the enable software delete for blob, enable software delete for containers. So inside of the storage account we have different services, no? So inside of the services, suppose inside of the services anyone by mistakenly deleted one service, so they Microsoft is providing enable this option. We will back up your service for within a 7 days. You can back up your service if you are enable this soft delete option. Okay, so you cannot do the backup, but here if you enable this, see here how many options we have. So enable soft delete block, that is a one service. Enable block, soft delete container, enable soft delete file share, no? So here if someone is deleted by mistakenly, we cannot able to, we can able to access the data within a 7 days, that is free of cost. Okay, so next tag is nothing but that is the identification. Suppose why you are going to creating this storage account, this is depend upon the identification. Just I'm going and review plus create, it will validate. Here it will running, it will validate if everything is okay na, here it will show create. In a storage account in an interview, mostly they will ask only services only. So what is the use of this service, how can we use? Okay, done. Go to resource. See, this is my storage account overview. So here, resource group what I selected, Rawat one, no? And the location is to yes. Subscription is free drive. This is my subscription ID. Disk data is available. So here performance, here the what? Standard and hot. I selected access types hot, no? Yeah. Replication. See, I selected local redundancy storage and access kind. As I chosen V2, no? There's the basic tab. Basic tab. There is a two performance two tabs. One is a standard and premium, no? I chosen this this one storage V2. Here in storage account. See, there is a performance two types, no? One is a premium and standard. What I choose? Standard. If I choose the standard, what kind of option I'll get? Redundancy options. If I go with the premium, no? So what kind of option I'm getting? So three types of option I'm getting. So one is a black block, file shape, page block. I'll explain in a next class. So what is this kind of services? So for now, I am choosing standard only. Okay, that is the option we are showing. Account kind store, understand? Yeah, storage v2, provisioning state succeed, right? So created date, here you can able to see created date also. That is the overview tab. Every blade we have a common option overview, log activity. This 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 uh, uh, these settings are common in every blade, every resource. These settings are common. So I'm going to here data storage. This is the data storage. I'm going to containers. Today I will explain first service, that is a block. What I told, inside of the block I need to maintain container. Inside of the container I need to maintain data in a block. So I'm going to container. Today I'll discuss this container. Okay, so for now I don't have any containers inside of this. This is a default, this is leave it. So now I don't have container, so I'm going to creating one container. Okay, here create container. Yeah. See here create container. Container name we need to pass some sample container. So here public access level. So what they are telling ki we have three types of interview question. How many public access level we have for containers interview question? We have three types of access level. One is a private, blob and containers. My voice is increased. My voice is good. Anju, Anju, my volume. Sorry. Can you check from your end? See, we have how many access level? How many access level we have for the container? How many access policies we have for containers? Three. One is a blob, one is a private, one is a container. So what happened if I choose private? If I give this access level private, what happened? No one cannot access my container. So actually storage containers defines some URLs. So if I select the private now, what happened? No one cannot access this container. Whoever creating the container now, they only can access. Suppose I had created this container. I had given this private accesses. I can only access this container. Others cannot access this container. That is a private. Okay, just create. I'm providing here. This is my sample container. I had access policy I had given private. See here, upload. I had created one container, but inside of the container, I need to upload. No. So I had given the example when you are uploading your documents in online e-commerce website. So you need to upload. No, they will maintain here these kind of settings. So upload here files. Here the settings. You need to choose from here. So for now, what I will do, I'll download one sample image. Okay, I'm going to here and I'm going to uploading one folder, one image. So come here in a desktop. No, I have this image. Override. So here it is showing key overwrite. If files are already exist, overwrite. Okay, for now this is new. And come here. This is the blob service settings. So here I told you now there are three kind of in a premium we have three kind of options. File, uh, this three no, this three only no, blob, black blob, page blob, append blob. So inside of the black blob we have three options. One is a page blob, append blob, black blob. So what happened if I choose the black blob? No. So why I have chosen this black blob? So I am creating blob service. No, for that I need to choose this blob. Suppose page blob. If I go with the page blob now, what happened? Suppose I have one virtual machine. Inside of the virtual machine, I have some I have some VHD information, virtual hard disk information. I need to save that VHD information in this blob service. For that, I need to choose this option. Okay, so inside of the blob service, we have three types of option. One is a black blob, page blob, append blob. So what happened when I choose the black blob, it is workflow only blob service. When I choose the page blob, now what happened if I want to save, if you want to save any virtual hard disk information, then we need to choose page blob. Same append blob, same like as if you have virtual machine log analytical information, log information, that means delete, create, virtual machine data you need to save. So what I told ki what is a blob service? That is for storing a unstructured data. Here we are storing unstructured data, no? But if you going with the blob service, there we can store inside of the blob service. We have three kind of option: black blob, page blob, append blob. If you go with the black blob, file storing, file steering, uh, document uploading this thing. If you go with the blob page blob, now what happened here? If we want to save some virtual machine hard disk information, note this, hard disk information. So this kind of service, this kind of information also it is supporting for blob, page blob. Append block is nothing but if you have some virtual machine delayed log information. Log means deleted and created. This thing we can say as log information. Okay, that is the three types of services. I told you know while creating that this one when you go with the premium, there are three kind of option, three types of option available. Page blob, here same option, black blob, here the file blob is updated. Okay, and here for blob also we have access styles: hot, cool, arch. Okay, you need to choose according to that. Suppose you want to create one folder inside of the create container for blob service. You want to maintain some folder. Suppose I am creating one dev folder. So what happened inside of the dev folder, whatever I choose in that image, no, that file storings inside of the dev folder. So just upload. See, I had created one dev folder. Inside of the dev folder, I have this sample image. So these are the information. These are the modified date, access type is hot, and the blob type is black blob. So size is this much size. Last latest lease availability, this thing. So I'm going to here property. I'll go to the property. I told you right. This will maintain one URL. The storage account maintain one URL. This copy this URL. So if I search this URL, if I paste here, can I able to open this service? So see, this is the storage account will maintain HTTP and HTTPS service. See, this is the URL. HTTP storage 1111 is my storage account. That is a blob service. Now I have choose. So Windows, this is the Windows settings. .NET sample container. Container is my, this is container URL. So okay, I enter this. So I cannot able to see that the data because of the reason I had given the access policy private. No, that's the reason I cannot able to see. So I'm going here. I'm going here. This is the blob container level. So I'm going here instead of the container properties. Copy this URL. So here tell me this is the storage account name, and .NET Windows is a default one. Sample container is a my container name. Dev is a my folder. Inside of the dev, I have this file no sample app. So can I able to see this image? No, because I had given access policy private. Okay. So how I need to change this access policies? Come here. Change access level. Here I'll choose block. Okay. Now can I able to see this image? I'll just refresh. Yes. This is the access level. If I provide container level, okay. For now, I don't have any data inside of the container. So if we have now, I can able to see. So blob level access, I can able to see. Private level access, I cannot able to see. Now tell me how many access level we have. One is a private. Yes. Three types of access level policies. In an interview scenario, they will ask these kind of questions. Three types of access policies. Okay. And I'm going here. So this one is a upload. If you want to upload more files, come here and upload. If you want to change the access policy, come here and change the access level policies. If you want to refresh this page, refresh. If you want to delete this, delete. If you want to change the types means hot, full. This is and accuracy is this means. Accuracy is nothing but if I enable this option. See before this now. So what I will do? I'm going here. So just a second. So I'm going here this option. Now I can able to see this delete option enabled. So if I choose this accuracy list, okay, if I choose the accuracy list, so now the delete option is disabled. So what happened? Why we will use this option key when someone is don't want to delete my container. So that's the reason we will use accuracy list. Okay, if I break this accuracy list, so I can able to delete this container. See now the option is one. Use snap. For now, I don't have any Snapchat. What is the use of this Snapchat? So this is the thing, no? So you are going to pushing this container in a production level. Before production environment, what happened? You need to do some changes. In this, suppose I have image. In image place, if I have any file, so inside of the file, I need to change some line before production environment, before going to project live, I need to change some files inside of the container. So what I'll do, I will change that. Let me show. This is my file. What I'll do, I'll upload one more file inside of this. Upload. Go here, choose this one, no? Open. Upload. Okay. I'm going to accessing this one also. See, this is my text file. So now I want to create one Snapchat. First, what I need to do, I'm going here. This is a text file. View and edit. I need to do view and edit. Here text now. This one is text now. So I am going to adding some more line. Just save. This one is save. And for whatever I change now, whatever I had input some name. So I'd want to create some Snapchat. So this is the Snapchat. So what happened? I can maintain the entire history. So actual data, default data and editing data. So I'm going here. So I will open this. Copy. This is my edited one. And I'm going here. Close. This is my edited one. This is my old one. So see the difference. This is last one. When I was uploading file now, the data inside of this. When I created snap, when I did the edit now, so this is the edited line. Okay, so what happened? Snapchat, it will maintain your history. Snapchat, it will maintain your history. View Snapchats. So this is my history. So what happened if I plan key? So in a production, I want to do some modification in file. So I did some modification and I'm going to uploading this in a production. So before production, I thought, no, this is wrong. So the previous one is perfect. So I need to go with that. So that time it will use. In this, they are maintaining both history, no, previous one and latest one. So whatever I need now, I need to choose the according to the requirement. According to the requirement, I need to choose the file. Okay, this is the create Snapchat. Create Snapchat is nothing but to maintain the entire history of files, data. If you have one file now, so you need to change that file. What happened? This Snapchat will help to maintain old data and maintain new data also. Whatever you create modified in a new file, you can able to see both old data and new data. This is the create Snapchat. And one more option. So view chatnet's previous version. So this is my, there is no before previous version, I don't have anything. So this thing going here, accuracy is no, right? Create a Snapchat. So you did modification. So immediately what you need to do, you need to create Snapchat. You need to create a Snapchat option. You need to create. Then only you can maintain your history. So without creating your Snapchat, you cannot maintain your history. Suppose I did some modification in a file. So I haven't created the Snapchat. So what happened at that time? I cannot able to see the new changes. I can able to see the only existing only. But whatever I have done right now, I cannot able to see that changes because of the reason I didn't choose the create snapshot option. And view snapshot will also generates as I'll explain in next class. Properties here, properties you can able to see the entire property settings here. So last modified, creation time, version, type, what kind of data inside we are using. So everything you can able to see. If you want to delete them, if you want to download this data, you can download. This is the container level, container service. Clear? First service, this one is. We have four services. Set of the four services, container we can call as a block. Okay? File service, queue service, and table service. Container level service is clear to everyone? Clear everyone, Anju? Online people. Anju. For everyone clear, today's session like creating the container Vishwa, Arjun, Kusam, Livingstone, Yam, Charit, Madhav, Sailaja, Surya. Clear? Any doubts? If any doubts, please ask me. Yes, someone is saying something. Yes. Okay. Yes, this one is a first class. This is the container level access, container service. Inside of the service couple of container storage account, one service I had explained. So for tomorrow, now what I will do, I will explain file sharing. Then I'll give the brief introduction about this cube and how they will maintain everything. I'll give you so so that you will also understand how developers will use this. Okay, what I told, these two services will use by developers. This table service and queue service. They will return some database queries, all these things in a table by using table services, and queue services also for storing the messages kind of things. They will take care of these two services. Then after, if once this four services is clear, so we have one more option in a storage account, that is storage explorer. So what happened that see, this is storage explorer. So what happened? Without login portal, we can access our data storage account in here also, in on premises also. That means in our local repository also, local remote, without going to the portal. Now I am working in portal, no? So if I go with this now, storage explorer, what happened? I don't need to go inside of the portal. I don't need to do all these things. Without logging into the portal, I can do the work here also. And this what I need to do. Just I need to download one tool. So I'll show that one also. Okay. So how to create? So what is the use of that? Who will use that? So how many services are there inside? This much is clear. This much is enough for the storage account. Okay. Arjun. Arjun, you joined just now or I have started from storage account. Hello. Yes, I have started
Hello,
today.
ma'am.
Yes, yes, Arjun.
Yes, ma'am. I am joining from starting, but I am new to the course.
Okay, here everyone also new to the course.
But you started containers directly. I don't understand.
Storage account, inside of the storage account we have four types of services. So I had explained today class in a containers. This is storage account. Why we will use the storage account? Now storing our data. So in the on-premises, we have a that storing setup. So we will maintain one disk information. We will for the business storing purpose. No, we need to maintain the storage. So in a same thing we have in a cloud, Azure cloud, we have an option called as a storage account. So what happened in storage account? We will store our all kind of data in the storage account. So inside of the storage account, we have four types of services. One is a blob service, one is a file service, one is a queue service, one is a table service. What happened when you when I choose the blob service? I can able to save the massive amount of data. I can say key unstructured data in that blob service. I can save files, images, documents. If you want to save videos, whatever I want to save now, I can choose only container level only. We can container called as a blob service. File share, it is nothing but if you have a common file, you want to share with another branches to this common file, we can use this file share. Queue services is nothing but so it is mainly used for messaging services. So have you seen key this kind of address key when you are trying to doing payment in a Google Pay? Have you faced this kind of issues before? Key you were if your amount is deducted, your money will be refunded within a 3 to 4 business working days. This kind of information have you seen before? Arjun, have you seen before?
No, ma'am.
No. Okay, so in a online paymenting in the online paymenting method, we will face this kind of information. But how they will maintain this information in a queue format? For example, I am giving this is a queue format, and table is nothing but for maintaining the structured data. Maintaining the structured data. Who will take care of this Q1 table? Developer will take care of these services. Container and file services we will take care. Okay, that means us Azure admins will take care of these two services, container level and file level. Clear? Clear, Arjun, your doubt?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So tomorrow class we will discuss file share, queue share, and table share. Table service. These remaining three services we will explain tomorrow class. Okay. Okay. practice this containers, blob service, create one storage account. Inside of that storage account, practice this container. Okay? Chalo.
ఆల్రెడీ అప్పటి నుంచి చెప్తున్నాను.
Okay. Chalo, bye bye.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
Yeah, ma'am. Actually, your voice is too low, ma'am.
My voice is
I don't know, is it for all or only for me?
Okay. Everyone facing the same issue?
No, ma'am.
Actually, from the beginning, in the starting, I haven't listened. Actually, your voice is not audible in the beginning for some time. But
Okay.
again, later, it is too low now.
Okay. I think something your system issue. Can you please from tomorrow onwards please check this issue? Or else we have this recording session, no? So please go through this recording session. You will understand.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Any doubts? Anyone? Okay, chalo then. Bye bye, everyone.